To some people, the world is all bright sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. They never have to look at the greasy underbelly of humanity, the dark souls that lurk in the shadows where I work. My name is Tective, Private Eye, and along with my preoperative transitioning personal secretary Holly Goodhead, we've seen it all. These are our stories. Good morning. Jesus, what the fuck happened to you? You look like you were rode hard and put away wet.
I wish. We gotta talk. I got a problem.
We all got problems, but only you look like shit. Jesus, I was in a three-way last night with an aging nympho and a goat, and I look better than you.
I didn't make it home.
I can see that. What's that smell?
Booze, lube, sweat, you pick 'em. I see you've got a new friend.
Yeah, well, I just told Boulder Hat guy there to just ride with me. What's the point of wasting gas? I still don't know what he wants, but I'm wearing him down.
I need $15,000.
Good thing I split the gas with Bowler Hat. What the fuck for?
Scooter's in jail.
Yeah. Hey, is there someone in my office?
Yes, Cans Grande. Again.
She just can't get enough of me.
She's acting weirder than usual. She filled out an intake form like she'd never been here before. Is that who you were with last night?
Now, Holly, would I sleep with a client?
No, you'd screw them and send them home after.
You know me so well. So what happened to the poor little bastard Scooter? Why is he in the big house?
I don't want to tell you.
Well, that's a first. Normally you can't wait to spill all the details. But in this case, I'm going to need some if you're going to walk out of here with that kind of Cans Grande money.
Okay. So I took him to this leather bar last night. You know the one. The Mighty Fist. And then it was raided. I bailed myself out. But Scooter's got an out-of-state ID, and they want $15K because he's a flight risk.
The Mighty Fist. I think I can guess what they do there. But why is it so high?
He was charged with Public Sex Act, indecent exposure, and assaulting an officer.
He hit a cop?
Well, he was confused. A lot of guys there were dressed like cops.
Sure, the whole village people thing. I get it. Okay, kid. Grab one of those bags that Grande's dropped off. They're in every drawer by now in this place. I'll call Smitty, my bond guy, and I'll get the little deviant in training out.
I can do it, Dick. It's my mess.
No, you can't. There's a rule about people on bail. They can't bail other people out. It's a damn good rule if you ask me. And you better get cracking on that. He's been there all night. He might have found a new friend.
That would just be my luck.
Mine, too. It's hard to find free help. Kid's been in town less than a month, and he's got some guy's fist up his keister. You should take it a little slower on him, if you ask me.
Message received. You're the best.
I'm in a good mood. Look, you get Bowler Hat guy here a coffee, and I'll go deal with whatever this sick twist is up to today. Good morning, sunshine.
Oh, good morning, sir. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, too.
I need help. Someone has stolen the street named after my late husband.
I get that a lot around here. You sure you haven't been here before?
I'm sure.
Okay, new game. I'll bite. I'll look into this.
I understand $10,000 is your retainer.
You're well informed. Sure, that's fine. Look, between you and me, if you're mad about me making you go home, I just got an overnight policy. No sleeping overnight.
Why, you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Yeah, I get that a lot of broads in here with 10 last names and brown bags full of cash. I'm sure that's what it is. Leave your number with my receptionist. I'll call you if anything comes up.
Thank you, sir.
Holly, she's acting like she never met me. As God is my witness, I don't know whether to be relieved or mad.
Well, if you don't mind me saying so, sir, that type of behavior is not uncommon for Miss Grande.
How the hell would you know?
My employer is all too familiar with her, as are we all.
All right, Bowler Hat. Just who the fuck are you, and why are you following me?
My name is Smythe, and I can't tell you that, but I can tell you that given the turn of events last night, my employer has requested a meeting with you.
I don't understand, and I'm tired of not understanding things. The events last night, what the hell does my junior detective being in jail for perverted acts have to do with anything?
No, sir. I mean your tryst with your client.
You call it a tryst, I call it a freak fest, but whatever.
Be that as it may, you are now in grave danger.
Danger's my middle name.
It's true. On a drunken bet, he changed it about 6 years ago.
Holly, quit explaining that. Every time you say it, I sound crazy.
Well, crazy's our brand.
All right, whatever. I'll meet with your mysterious employer, but where? I'm not going down some dark alley. Last time I did that, I ended up hiring her.
That's not true.
That's the way I remember it. All right, Smythe, give me the address.
It's the park overlooking the street that you're looking for. Go to the center at the gazebo. I'll meet you there at sunset. Do you trust him?
Hard to tell. This might be my last day. Holly, I'm involved in something here that's way beyond me. I'm over my head in this case. But I gotta know what the fuck is going on.
You gotta be careful, Dick.
You too. If I don't see you again, I want you to take the money and get your Johnson cut off and live the life you always were meant to live.
You're gonna make me cry.
You think you're crying now. Wait till you wake up with 5 feet of gauze balled up in your crotch. All right, kid. So long.
Over here, Mr. Detective.
I had no idea this park was so big. I would have parked closer. So where's your boss?
Please step into the gazebo.
Jesus Christ, that looks like a giant bank drive-through tube.
Please step in.
In there? No way.
I assure you it's perfectly safe.
Are you coming too?
Yes, I'll ride with you.
Welcome, Mr. Detective, to our underground lair. What the fuck? Impressive, isn't it? It looks like Texas Stadium in here. We used it as a model. Is that a fucking monorail? Yes, we have 4 of them. Also a water park. And these tubes travel between all of the facilities around the world. Pay attention now. You look familiar to me. I should. I'm James Cans. Dead James Cans? One and the same. How did you like the vacuum tube ride down here? I didn't. I almost pissed myself. How far are we down? Well, it's 500 feet at this level. This is the mezzanine. The lower levels in the sleeping quarters are much lower. What the hell is this? This is the North American headquarters for NoFem. NoFem? The National Organization for Escaping Men. Okay. To save time and space in the script, I'm just going to explain everything. That's good. Just roll. I'll catch up. You see, my former wife, Summer, is insane, but she's also very dangerous. Her family, the Sweets, are one of the richest families in the world. Her maiden name is Summer Sweets? Actually, it's Summer Tasty Sweets, but don't interrupt. 1,500 years ago, they invented corn syrup and became wealthy. To keep the money in the family, they adopted a system of inbreeding. Your client is the eventuality of this inbreeding anomaly. That explains a few things. Go on. I met her when I was young and we fell in love. I come from a wealthy family of good breeding, but I was inexplicably drawn to her, like a moth to a flame. What I did not know was that due to the unprecedented amount of mind-numbing DNA stew inbreeding, she has a mutated gene that causes her to emit a pheromone that drives some men insane. Like a drug. You can, and I did, get addicted to it. Are you with me so far? No, but I can still see the back of your head. Keep going. This mutation is uncommon, but it has happened before. Leonardo da Vinci was the first to recognize it, and he formed the first chapter of NoFem in the time of the Renaissance. Since then, good men have sought out others that have been trapped by these femme fatales and helped them get clean. So she's like a succubus. Very good. In fact, there's hard evidence to suggest that women such as Summer were the archetype for the mythical succubus. Goes way back. Quite possibly to Adam and Eve. Some believe that there was not a serpent in the garden. So there I was, a man of means and talent and looks. Yet I was trapped. I would have and did anything for her. The things I did, the things we did together, haunt my dreams. You can skip those details. I will. I was first approached by an agent of NoFem in your favorite watering hole, Mel's Salty Rim. That's the name of the bar? I gotta get a new hangout. The point is that they saved me. I spent weeks in detox. And when I was cured, I used my money to build 9 of these structures around the world. And the bank tube thingies? No, Elon Musk donated them. We helped him with a girl in South Africa. So you faked your own death and moved down here? It's more than that. Due to my susceptibility, I have to live below the surface, Vera. If I were to come in contact with her scent, I would relapse, as many of us down here.
No shit.
No shit.
So she don't know what she is?
No, Mr. Detective, she just is. She has no feelings, no remorse, no compassion, and she will absolutely positively not stop until she gets what she wants. And now, I fear she wants you.
Right. What about her other husbands?
They're all here too. Some are not as well adjusted as I am. Take that poor Thomas Grande. Carve a likeness of her into the drywall above a light socket, and then mate with the light socket.
That's a disturbing visual.
I have it on my phone if you'd like to see it.
Christ, no. What about that Moriarty guy?
He too is here. We use his power to run this place along with geothermal.
So why cover the street? You drew a lot of attention to yourselves.
Unfortunately, it was a calculated risk. I was depending on her memory problems in the hopes that she would forget me and move on, but she never did. We feared discovery, so we changed the street into a park overnight and used our connections at the city to remove any record.
It didn't work too well. My she-male assistant found out in 8 minutes on the internet, and she's no mental giant.
We have agents topside helping us, men that we've saved and could return to the surface. They're cleaning up what's left of the mess.
Like Smythe here?
Yes and no. Smythe is an agent. The poor Smythe was a victim that we did not save. He cured himself the old-fashioned way.
Drugs and alcohol?
He castrated himself.
That's nuts. Oh, sorry, Smythe. No offense.
None taken, sir. All of my aggression went with my gonads.
You don't say. Well, I only have one question.
I find that hard to believe.
After all this, me too.
What is it?
What the fuck do I do now?
Well, you're on a bit of a jam. Since you've slept with her already, it may be too late.
How would I know?
Do you think of her often?
The crazy bitch is in my office every other day dropping off bags of cash and telling me insane stories.
Do you lust after her? Would you do things with her that you would not normally do?
Well, let's see. We had a three-way with my nanny go. That wasn't on my bucket list.
You need to be very careful. But in the end, I'm afraid I can't tell you how to proceed. So now you know everything, and I have revealed to you something only a handful of people in history have known. I ask you now, will you keep our secret, or reveal us to the world?
This is a lot to unpack, but I love this place. Is that a waterfall?
We have 7, fashioned after the 7 pools of Hana on the island of Maui.
If I had it my way, I'd move here right now, but I guess you're all celibate.
No, we've worked out a deal with Jerry Jones. We get all the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders when they age out.
They come here willingly?
It's in their contract, but most of them have never read the fine print.
Do you guys have like a charter membership or a weekend pass?
Something could be arranged for your consideration in this matter.
I don't know what to say.
I'll give you a day to think about it. Stay here and enjoy yourself. Smythe will show you to a skybox suite, and we can talk again tomorrow. I have a group meeting now with Prince and Kurt Cobain.
No shit, them too. I get the Cobain thing. I mean, nobody could blame the guy. But Prince wasn't married.
No, but he has the mutation. The poor bastard was addicted to himself. Very strange case.
Unbelievable. I'm like a stranger in a strange land down here.
Sort of like being down the rabbit hole, isn't it?
Yeah. Curiouser and curiouser. What will Dick do? Will he become Love's hostage? Will Holly get Scooter out? Tune in for the next exciting episode of The Detective Agency, only on Flashback Audio Theater.